Hey there, NEA reviewers. This is Ryan with the Microcredential process for Story of Self. My first video was way too long, so this one will be shorter. I wanted to talk about the decision to stay in my labor union, my teacher union, and when the dynamic, at least at first, was uh, in some cases toxic, in some cases just not I was used to. And the idea of how do you continue to do important work when it doesn't always feel really fun. And so that showed up in ways like the meetings where the top leadership were a little older, more traditional, figured people would show up to read the bylaws out of a sense of duty. And maybe more importantly, where I had more impact in our bargaining team, which reminded me, at least at the beginning, of uh, a pretty nasty teacher's lounge. People just not being their best selves, big vent fest. And I thought about just leaving and trying to find a different place in the union I could plug in. And then I thought I'd be a total weenie if I let that dynamic drive me away. Plenty of people manage to work with colleagues they are not maybe the biggest fans of. So I thought I'd stick it out for the year, and I think I learned a lot, but like many people coming into new organizations, you prove that you can roll with the existing culture, and that gets you credit to change the culture. And so, rolling with the punches and just sitting in it and not fleeing like I would in a teacher's lounge, uh, and really trying to engage with my colleagues and ask them questions that maybe help them or brought out some answers that were more solution oriented, and doing that for a year and probably having the reputation as the sparkles and unicorn guy. And when year two came around, I, I had learned a lot of respect for the skills that my colleagues brought, even if the way that they chose to share them wasn't something I was used to or made me particularly comfortable. And I think I learned that in kind, them of me. So I really am glad that I stuck with it. And now I think we're going into our next bargaining season, a higher functioning team.